Before you left France, how frustrating was it being left out of the England squad?
I probably didn't help myself getting banned a few times. Not that that was I don't plead guilty to any of them, by the way.
No, no.
But yeah.
You didn't start it. So.
I never do.
Nah.
It was pretty frustrating, yeah, not to be, like to be in England. I was playing for the best team in England at the time. Yeah, it was a frustrating time for me. I've always wanted to be involved and always wanted to play for England, so to not be in and watch them play was tough. So it's part of the reason why I wanted to go. And when I was in France then, I knew that was out of the question then. I couldn't play anymore.
At the time, did you feel like you were still good enough?
Yeah, I still felt I was playing well enough. I was still in regular contact with him.
Yeah.
I was just missing out for some reason. I don't know. There was quite a few reasons because of it, but yeah, I felt that maybe if I go away and test myself somewhere else and do well somewhere else, it might just start me enjoying rugby again.
Yeah, and you did pretty well. You broke a record out there, didn't you?
Yeah, it went all right, yeah.
You didn't just break it, you smashed it. What was it, 15 tries?
There was a lot of good players in the team, mind. It was easy enough.
Yeah.
Just follow the right people.
Yeah, fair enough. Next question, how did you get so fast? Now, were you always someone who was winning races at school, or was that something you had to work on?
I got chased a lot when I was younger.
Okay.
Yeah, that helped.
Yeah? Being a bit of a naughty kid, were you?
Not all the time.
No.
I remember where I grew up. Yeah, I always seemed to get chased a lot. It was never ideal, that, but it made me quicker.
Yeah.
I had a bigger brother. He tried to fight me quite a lot, so it was best option to run away from him too.
Right.
Yeah. All these things helped with getting
and
faster.
that's where he got his speed from. Brilliant.
It was never something I paid attention to really till probably playing first team rugby. I knew it was quite important in my position, so I started to pay more attention to it. I definitely pay more attention to it now. I'm getting older, so I put a lot more time into it now because I know I need to maintain it. I think when you get to over 30, people can drop off sometimes, so I'm trying double hard to keep it where it is.
Keep on it. Yeah. Next question, why do you do the ash splash?
It was the right way to answer this. It probably annoyed people at first,
yeah,
and I couldn't understand why it annoyed people.
Do you
probably not the right way of doing it.
Do you understand now why it might annoy some people? I think it's great personally.
I do understand,
yeah,
but now there's more kids that like it, so that outweighs people being annoyed by it.
Do you see many kids trying it out?
Yeah, I've seen a good few broken arms and stuff, broken ribs from it.
Have you ever got injured?
No.
Not yet.
No. But I have seen a good few kids with broken wrists and stuff.
Because of the ash splash?
Apparently so.
Wow, okay. Are you going to continue to do it? If the time is right?
Yeah, if the time is right. There's always a time and a place for it.
Fair.
Yeah.
Next question. What do you make of Toulon's recent form?
Not great viewing. They have been struggling this year, but they lost a lot of players last season and didn't really bring anyone in, as many players. I think he's planning a lot for next year, big things for next season. So, yeah, I think this season they're just trying to get by a little bit. She's not very Toulon way of doing things.
No. Do you think they miss you?
Maybe. Let's hope so.
Yeah. Do you keep in contact with any of them? Or?
I've spoken to a couple of them, yeah. Yeah, I have. Mainly lads that have left though. And I spoke to Reece a few times, Reece Webb that's over there. He's living just around the corner from where I was working. I think he was a little bit upset that I left at the time that I did when he was just moving.
Together and all that.
Yeah, that would have been good, you know. I think we'd have got on well.
Yeah.
We know similar people, so unfortunately he had a couple of injuries, but he's made a big difference when he's come back for them.
Yeah. What is your favourite rugby moment of all time?
Personally or as a team? Doesn't matter, do you reckon?
Personally. And a team, we'll do both.
Personally, I think it was probably scoring against Australia for England.
That was.
Yeah, it was definitely a big highlight for me. But team-wise, which I think is more important probably.
Of course.
is winning.
Are you saying that because you have to say that? Or?
No, that's genuine.
Right,
I think
okay.
when you're as a team, as being 6 years old, you want to win things.
Yeah,
That's what you always want to do. It's the whole process of it.
Yeah.
So winning first Champions Cup was probably a big moment for me. Yeah, it was quite a long time coming. I was just so relieved to finally do it.
What about, was it your most recent England try against New Zealand?
Yeah.
Was that a special one?
Yeah, probably a different enjoyment, a different memory for me, because it's taken me a good few years to get back there. It was, a pretty emotional moment for me. I think it took a lot of effort to get there, and just relief to be back out there playing and to manage to get a try was just, extra.
Pumped.
Yeah.
You look like a skinny Dylan Hartley. Are you related?
That's not a first time.
Yeah, no, I thought that.
When we were at Northampton, someone had photoshopped half of his head and half of my head together.
Okay.
You couldn't tell the difference. It just looked like one of us, but he didn't know who.
Great.
We're not related. We are good friends, but we're not related. But yeah, we do get that a lot. I don't know who's the better looking brother. But it depends which what you want. One's fat, one's thin, so it depends which way, whatever you fancy.
Depends if you're looking for sort of speed or power, I guess.
Yeah. Well, he's not that powerful.
Well, yeah. Do you understand why people find you annoying?
As I said, when I was younger, I got chased a lot. Maybe I've just got one of those faces.
Possibly.
Yeah, I've had to live with that from quite a young age, unfortunately. Yeah. It's just one of those things, I think.
It's a shame.
I think I actually like it, weirdly enough. Yeah.
Do you like annoying people?
Day to day?
Yeah. A little bit. A little bit. Wind up.
Yeah. I like to see how people react. Yeah, I can see how that translates into just watching that from the outside.
Good questions, these.
Yeah, good questions. Yeah.
Where does this interview rank in your worst interviews of all time?
I don't think it's the worst.
No.
I got made to stand outside once in shorts and t-shirt.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
was that just before this? Well, thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for your questions.